So let me give you an experience of a real example. So picture this scenario in a corporate communication. During the team meeting, a member shares an idea and then later on admits that the initial suggestion wasn't fully thought through. In self-criticism, they receive praise for their honesty. That act of vulnerability not only encourages them to grow, but also inspires others to share their own mistakes. This kindness of openness creates a ripple effect, building emotional connections and driving teams towards higher levels of collective success. Vulnerability allows for honest human connections. It drives empathy and understanding. It creates an environment where every contribution is valued, regardless of how imperfect it might be. And isn't that what we are longing for? A space where our errors are not punishments, but opportunities for growth. Okay, so now let's talk about trust is all well and good, but how can we actively build it? Well, let's break it down into actionable strategies, and I've got a few here. 1. Active listening and understanding perspectives. One of the most powerful ways to build trust is through active listening. This isn't just waiting for your turn to speak. It's about fully immersing yourself in what the other person is saying. Let's say during a project debrief, a team member mentions that they struggled with a particular task due to unclear instructions. Instead of jumping in with the solution or dismissing the concern, pause for a moment and do your best to absorb the perspective. Reflect back with what you heard by saying, so what I'm hearing is that the project guidelines might need more clarification. Is that correct? This simple strategy not only validates the perspective, but also sparks a constructive dialogue on how to improve communication moving forward. Okay, second strategy, sharing your own vulnerability and mistakes. For vulnerability to truly shine, it has to start at the top. As leader or even as a team member, sharing your own vulnerabilities creates a powerful chain reaction. Perhaps recount a personal story where you made a mistake at work and the lessons you learned, and how you grow because of that experience. So for example, you might say, I once missed a critical deadline because I hesitated to ask for help. I learned that asking for help isn't a sign of strength. It's a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Such openness not only humanizes you, but also encourages others to feel safe enough to take similar risk. Remember, a team that is not afraid to show its true self is a team that is built for innovation. Okay, thirdly, celebrating successes and acknowledging contributions. Don't just focus on mistakes. Be equally enthusiastic about celebrating successes. Create moments where every team member feels seen and appreciated. It could be as simple as giving credit publicly in meetings, or structure as a monthly team recognition program if it is feasible. So for example, after wrapping up a challenging project, take a moment to highlight not just the end result, but the collaborative effort that got you there. Celebrate even the smallest wins. This reinforces trust by showing that every piece of the puzzle is important and valued.